Hello and welcome to Queers and Soaps. I am Eric, joined once again with Derek
Hello.
and Angel.
With Mitch Lawrence getting on all our nerves.
Who will kill them? Me, Derek, or Angel? Find out
All of
soon.
us. All of us will be like the doctors were.
Yeah,
I'll be like the doctors were two people killed Alec Baldwin's character. It was great.
With the Agatha Christie story where like the whole train killed everybody or killed the one person.
Mm-hmm.
But we were doing One Life to Live, July 24th to the 30th. Time we roll the credits and we'll chat. So, starts off with Asa telling Maria that she and Cord can live in Landview, but of course they have to keep their mouth shut. I think this is the only time like Asa and Maria are on, and Pamela, right?
Yep.
I think this is the only time.
Mm-hmm.
Pamela's mad at them too. She's like, "Yeah, you're kind of screwing them over," like because she knows Asa's being a big bully. Pete, Dee Dee, and Connie are trying to get that deprogrammer guy. Did anybody catch his name? Because I cannot catch his name.
Which guy?
The deprogrammer guy.
Oh, no.
That's literally what I have. That's what I have every time. Deprogrammer guy. So, who's the one that got him? Vicky?
Yeah.
So Vicky got a deprogrammer guy to deprogram Joy from the cult.
Yeah.
I've had this storyline in something before where there was I feel like it was like a TV movie from the 70s or something. I can't remember. But anyway.
Oh, wow.
It does exist. There are deprogramming people. But apparently he was in a cult before and like he had gone through it, so he knows how to get people out of it by yelling at them and being nasty, right?
Sounds like a spinoff of a TV show, like a procedural where it's like the deprogrammer. We're getting people out of cults. We don't count reality TV that one.
There was one on Melrose Place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a whole series. That's
a whole show. No.
I mean, well, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt started with a cult.
Yes, she actually escaped the cult in the first episode.
Escaped the cult, yeah.
But it didn't explore the cult thing. It kind of just explored her life now. Like I would have liked to kind of explore like how the cult got her in. But anyway, it didn't. It was a comedy show, so it wouldn't have made sense anyway. And Carol Kane was in that, and I love her. So yeah, I think Vicky, she feels guilty about her part in Harry's death with because she was Nikki at the time of that stuff. Maria feels she's being bribed by Asa and storms out. And Pam's like, "Yeah, Maria's right. Stop your shit." Deprogrammer dude and Vicky say that Dee Dee's gonna have to fake an accident to try to get Joy out. This actually was entertaining stuff. I was actually really enjoying it. Even though it's all Mitch related, except for Baron and Lisa, which we'll get into later. Vicky says that she'll go to the end since none of the family members can go because they keep going and Mitch keeps kicking their asses out or having someone else do it for them. So she's putting herself in danger, which she should not get her. And then she gets Tina involved. I do like that this brought Tina and Vicky closer together.
Yeah, I love it.
Because their chemistry is great as sisters. Larry tells Dee Dee that he'll help, of course. Again, the medical field, I don't know if any doctors would really do this because I feel like I don't know. Maybe they would because to help the family. I don't know. Any people that were in a cold out there, comment below and let us know what's going. Like how
comment below if you were in a cult.
And you survived.
I survived the cult.
Did you have someone yell at you in your face to get out of it, or like how'd you snap out of that? So Tina is not excited to get involved. She's like, no, it's Mitch Lawrence, and I hate him, and I'm scared of him, and but she reluctantly does once Vicky's like, listen, he's sleeping with people every night, and like she's telling them everything that he does, all the horrible things, and she actually is okay with helping out. So go Tina, being a little bit of a heroine in this story. Vicky, yeah, I did that. Mitch and Allison plot to do some shit. They're always plotting something. Vicky and Tina come up with a plan. So Tina has to call Mitch and distract him. What does she say to him, Derek?
What, Tina?
Yeah, what does she say to Mitch to get him over there? I forget. No, she says she's gonna pay him off, right?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm afraid of getting married to Richard.
Right. Yeah, she uses the wedding as a way to get him over there.
Did Tina really marry him? Did we miss something?
No, she made it up.
Okay, she made it up. I thought so, and I'm like, I feel like they would show that after all this, and thank God.
I think it was missing editing, but she never married Richard, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, the way she was standing.
Sorry, guys, it's a spoiler alert, but we've been hitting at it for a long time.
Thank God they did. Cassie and Mitch talk about her money. She's like, it might be harder than I expected to get the money. I have to, what's she say? It was like in CODs or something, and it's not as easy to just grab $3 million as you think it would be. Mitch is like, yeah, we'll do whatever we got to do. Tina calls and interrupts that meeting, thank goodness, saving Cassie from this conversation. I felt really bad for Cassie in all of this too.
Yeah,
she's really she's in the thick of it.
Hard to save Joy, and then
even Larry's nurse is helping in this too. It's like everybody. This is like the General Hospital Catch Ryan thing again. The whole hospital is going to be involved. Well, except Josh.
I wish Josh was involved.
He's like, that would have been cool. Here. Why is that man here? The deprogrammer man. At least somebody questions it, because you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say anything. But in hospitals, people should question random people more often, is what I'll say. Because anybody could just go in the hospitals. I mean, unless you have a really good security team, which some don't. Not going to say who don't. But you know. So Tina calls to meet with Mitch. Brad worries that Cassie may be up to something, so he wants to try to like catch, like, call her and stuff. Connie kind of like pushes him, like, listen, I saw her the other day. She's doing fine. Like, I think because he doesn't want her. Well, she doesn't want Cassie to get busted, right? Is what I'm guessing. Mitch has a fantasy of him and Tina in bed with money right before he goes in to beat Tina. How'd you feel about that, Derek?
I hated it. It was awful.
I know.
There's something about the 80s and violence
so
against women. I've
seen. It's okay.
Yeah, it's coming up on As the World Turns on our watch, but not. Well, yeah, it's gonna come up a little sooner with a character that was supposed to be dead and he isn't dead. And I think like in '89 that this comes up. So yeah,
we got half a year left.
Half a year, yep.
So Mitch is suspicious of Tina, of course. He thinks someone put her up to it, but of course she won't admit to it. Who? So I'm very proud of Tina. She's making up for her past mistakes. Protecting Vicky, protecting what are they called? Pete and Dee Dee. What's their name? Their last name?
O'Neill's.
O'Neill.
Protecting the O'Neill family.
This is why you can't hate Tina, because she does things like that.
It took her a while, though. She was
very. It took her a while, yeah.
Well, you'll see throughout her run, she does things like that, and it makes you you can't really hate her.
No, I don't hate Tina at all. I never did. I love Tina.
Oh no, she's great. She's a great character.
So Vicky faces off with Allison about Dee Dee. She's like, she begs her. She's like, please, like, Dee Dee's dying, and Joy has to go see her. And of course, Allison's like, gotta wait for the messenger to come back and tell us what to do and all that crap. Allison is very much the same when she returns. I remember her being a big jerk face. Says that Dee Dee's in critical condition and all that jazz. Mitch, of course, threatens Tina. Hits her a couple times. Does he hit her first and then leave, or does he leave and then hit her when he comes back? I forget.
I think he leaves and hit her when she comes back.
Okay, he pretends to leave. Then she's like going to call somebody. He comes back in. He's like, you taped me, didn't you? He finds a tape recorder. I'll take that. And smacks her, backhands her twice, and threatens to rape her. And I guess he was going to, unless I think something else interrupted them, thank God. Allison says Vicky's got to wait till Mitch. I said that. Oh, yeah, she gives Vicky the iced tea.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, no, yeah.
I thought Allison wasn't drugging the people, but she is. Did we see her drug anybody yet?
Not like specifically, but we haven't seen her actually do it. but
yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't know she knew about the drugs. I didn't remember this.
I think she knows.
So then she's just as
She's
evil.
not under any drugs, though. I don't think she's taking anything.
No, well, she did. Remember, he drugged her, but he did it like with her there. He's like, oh, he drugged her, and she drank the whole thing, like to prove her devotion to him,
her loyalty. Yeah,
but I don't know if she's still being drugged. I'm not sure.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
drugs are everywhere here. I forget what the drug's called too. Cassie sees Vicky take a sip. She's like, oh no, like Vicky's pregnant. This might affect her pregnancy. What are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Pulls the fire alarm. She didn't even like run. She just like I would have pulled it and run. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
She's just like, boop, I'm here. I'm like, girl.
He's like, oops.
Like you kind of like have to step away from it, pull it, and then hightail it. Mitch busts Tina making the call, sees the tape recorder, said that hits her. Pete, Dee Dee, and deprogrammer dude wait for Joy at the hospital and discuss what they're going to do when she gets there. Take her in a room and, all that crap. Vicky tells Joy about Dee Dee during the chaos, about the fake story. Mitch manhandles Tina and shows basically that he's the old Mitch. He never changed and all that stuff. So she looks terrified. Allison tries to stop Joy from leaving because I think Vicky's trying to like pull her out. The firemen come. Vicky gets Joy out of there. Thank goodness. I didn't think she would, but she did. Cassie and Allison tussle a bit. That was really cool because she kind of like tripped Allison and was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to do that." So Vicky tried to get away. Mitch checks the tape and hears that it's him and Tina talking. So he's like, "Well, of course I got to get rid of that. I'll take it." The drugs get to Vicky while she's driving to the hospital. She's like begging Joy to like get through to her, but Joy's still on drugs and just hypnotized by that fool.
And she messes up the story.
Yeah, several times.
Several times. She said that she was hit by, like, she was in a car accident, and I think she said something on a motorcycle.
And then like Joy's like, this is a setup, isn't it? And Vicky's like, oh, like falling asleep at the wheel.
I was like, why don't Vicky pull over and like let? I know Joy's under drugs too, so that wouldn't really help. But like she was kept driving. She's like, I've been drugged, but she keeps driving.
I wonder if it's because if she's afraid if she pulls over, she'll run out the car.
Maybe.
That's where my mind was going.
That makes sense, yeah.
That could be, but it also could be like her mind is just so jumbled that she doesn't even realize what's happening. You know what I mean? Like that's so Pete again talks about ending Mitch for good. So he's going to be a main suspect when Mitch dies. Allison,
temporarily until 2003.
Yeah. Allison tells Mitch everything. Don't trust Cassie. Mitch has a meeting. Someone helped her get out. Who did it? He's like, well, we'll go each one by one. Everybody will go up to my room and I'll kill them or whatever he came up with. And Cassie admits it.
Let's talk about the fact that he selected a black woman. I was like, oh, Mitch, no. I guess like the only black woman that's there.
Yeah, I don't think she even has.
Look like Lisa too.
Yeah, kind of.
Look a little like Lisa. Yeah, I was like, I thought it was Lisa, but I was like, I know it's not Lisa.
Right. So yeah, he picks her, and then she comes out. She's like, no, I did it. Joy acts a fool in the car as Vicky's drugged. I don't think she even tries to take the steering wheel, but she probably should because Vicky's like all over the map. And then they pull over like a cliff or something.
Then they ran off the road.
That wasn't a cliff. That looked like a.
They ran off the road to wherever that was.
That ditch looking thing.
It was like a ditch, yeah.
Cord sees Tina beat up, and he is not pleased, and he goes right off. He's like, "I'm running." I didn't think he would.
I'm going to get a beeline to Mitch.
And Tina's more worried about him getting killed because she knows how Mitch is. She's like, "Don't go, please, no, don't do it." Mitch sends Cassie to her room because she's been a bad girl. Vicky crashed into the woods. Allison goes off on Mitch for not throwing Cassie out because she made her go to the room. And he says, like, I need Cassie's $3 million. Like, this will be good for our thing, whatever crap they talk about. Joy is driving now because Vicky can't. And she's heading back to Mitch, but Vicky does get through to her finally and to go to the hospital. I didn't think she would, but she mentioned the baby. She's like, how would you feel if something happens to the baby? And that gets through to her little weirdo brain.
One life to live will continue in a moment.
So she says, okay. Richard and Rafe are on together. I forget what they were talking about. And where did Cassie get a knife from? She was in her room, but how'd she get that knife?
He found it in a drawer.
She's in her room, right? Or did he lock her in?
No, he locked her in some other room.
Oh, he locked her in another room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because there was that picture that they're looking. That was weird. I didn't know what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
They were looking for a picture that was supposed to be on the mantle, right?
Well, it's the picture frame where Mitch stores all the drugs, and she broke it, and it fell under, and she got rid of it and put it underneath the bed.
Oh, that's where she found the drugs, right? I was confused at what was happening, even though I was watching it on my TV.
It was in the picture frame, yeah.
That's a good spot.
And then she was like, yeah, and then she was like, yeah, this is what I need to take Mitch down. So she had, like, yeah.
I was wondering what happened. I was like, did she see it? Because it was on the floor, I remember. And then she was like,
well, because Mitch was going to come in, so she had to hide the evidence of the picture frame being broken. So she put it on the bed, but there's still pieces on the floor. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I must have like blinked or something. So yeah, Cassie gets a knife. Cord arrives at the inn and I think distracts because I think he had gone up to Cassie at that point, but then he had to go back down. Cassie puts the drugs in her purse or whatever to hide it. So because he got rid of the perfume bottle that she hid it in before.
Because she's taking antihistamines to try to combat the drugs.
I like that Cord still hit Mitch, even though Mitch is like, listen, my people are going to get your ass. And he's like, I don't care. I was hoping he would just attack him.
Attack him.
But of course, the weirdo cult people, of course, were like trying to pull him off and all that stuff. Pete worries that Vicky and Joy, because they're late and it only takes a half hour from where they were to get to the hospital, but it's been 45 minutes. So they're like, what's going on? They call Rafe. Which I feel like nobody would act quick. I'm like, it's only been 45 minutes. They could have stopped at McDonald's to pay or something. Like, right? God damn it.
I got Big Mac and some McNuggets and.
Oh my God, they were probably only like 89 cents back then, maybe even cheaper.
I know. Oh my gosh. I spent $9 at McDonald's last week.
They call Rafe, whatever, to report it. They haven't got here yet. We're worried. Tina goes to see Rafe to report, I guess, Mitch Lawrence and Cord and all that stuff because she's like worried about Cord. Vicky and Joy arrive at the hospital. She goes off on Dee Dee because Dee Dee's, of course, fine. And like, oh. And then they pull Joy off and Joy flips out. They take her into a room where the deprogrammer man yells at her. Is that what they did? Like that doesn't make sense though. Like if this girl's on drugs, I feel like you gotta give it like an hour to like get out of the system or however long. You know what I mean? I don't know. I never deprogrammed.
Tired so bad, let her detox.
Yeah, right? Well, that's the thing. That's what they should have done. They should have taken her like to this hospital and then like or like another car and took her to another hospital to throw them off. So Tina tells Richard and Rafe everything about Mitch. The dudes hold Cord back as Mitch talks his bullshit. Mitch goes back to Cassie with tea. She apologizes. He kisses her, but and she had taken that antihistamine too, so she wouldn't be poisoned by this drug tea again. But then he's like on to her, and then he kind of comes clean with her, right? And we find out like she's just like, okay, so he knows that she's basically infiltrating them, and I don't know what's going to happen with this. I don't know I guess she's in danger. Mitch looks for the missing picture, and he's like, what are you standing there for? Like, help me find it. Tina and Vicky talk about saving Joy as Vicky worries about her baby. Mitch
I have to say it.
Mitch finds Cassie's knife. Cassie holds Mitch off pretty well. The programmer dude tries to sway Joy away from Mitch's cult by screaming at her. Cord and Mike talk. Mike's on, Eric LaSalle. They just have like this conversation. He's like, you really should move on, man. Like, that girl don't want you. Even though we all know that she does. But Mitch has a meeting about Joy, gives instructions to that dude, I forget his name, to keep Cassie locked up, and if she does anything, whatever. And then kill Tina if he goes missing. Mitch goes to the hospital. Larry goes off on him. Turn Joy over. All that mess. He goes off on Tina at the hospital. She says that she and Richard eloped. Mitch tells Tina that Clint is Cord's daddy. So Mitch goes off and he's like, "You could have been rich. This is Cord is a Buchanan and all this stuff." And she's like, she looks like shocked, but I mean, she didn't really marry Richard. That's why I was confused, because she was like looking like, oh, but I mean, she still can leave Richard for Cord. Then we have this weird montage of Cord and Tina. I'm like, I didn't even know they had this many moments already, but I guess they did.
Oh, they did. I remember all of them.
Did we watch them all? Because I'm like, did they?
We did. We watched most of them, yeah.
Vicky thanks Larry for saving the baby. I think they gave her something, right? Didn't they pump her stomach?
Yes,
she didn't drink the whole iced tea though, right?
She did. She did drink. Yeah, she downed the whole thing.
Oh, she downed it? I didn't see her down it.
Yeah.
She's like, look, me and my baby are thirsty.
yeah. Maybe it's really good iced tea.
It's good ice. It's probably some good iced tea. They probably put a lot of sugar in that.
Right. So the baby's fine. So yay for that. But now we know Mitch was already going to kidnap Vicky's baby, so I guess it didn't matter that she really, because I was like, oh, now he really probably wants to get her, but he already wanted her anyway for the baby, which was weird. So Tina tries to blow Cord off, and he kind of talks her into like talking, and he's like, listen, I'm going to bow out and let you and Richard be together and live happily ever after. And then Tina's like, oh, now she wants him again. I don't know. Mitch returns.
Now I want Cord.
Well, now that she knows that Cord has money.
Now that Cord has money, I want Cord.
Yeah, exactly. The whole reason why she's marrying Richard is she wants to have a financially rich life. And now that Cord may potentially be having the choices, and she actually loves Cord. So there you go.
She wants that Lord money she already has.
Right.
But does she love money more than Cord?
Yes.
But I guess there's nothing wrong with wanting both.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Tina.
That is a big problem in their relationship. Is Tina is greedy.
So that man that's keeping Cassie captive is Adrian. I did write his name eventually. So Mitch returns to Cassie. Him and Adrian take her somewhere. Allison has this meeting to bring Joy home. I guess they want to picket and stuff. Adrian tries to make Cassie copy a letter to her dad that they had wrote out. And I guess that Mitch wrote out. Allison has a fantasy of Mitch, that Mitch only wants her and all that.
That was funny.
That was great.
It was both funny and sad for the character.
Yeah.
And she's sadly the same when she comes back in 2000, whatever. Yeah, they pick it for Joy at the hospital. Cassie's tied up somewhere else. I don't know if they're did they take her out of there or put her in another room? Or is she at like a hotel?
That guy was supposed to kill her, the other dude. The dude that Mitch was like, yeah, take her out, take her wherever and get rid of her.
She attempts to escape, but she doesn't. She does, however, like find a way to, she's like, I'll write a letter with missing letters. I guess that the missing letters will spell out something to her dad.
I think so.
Which is very smart. See, she does stupid things and smart things. It's really weird. Cassie is very complicated. Herb, Rafe, Pete, and John Amos search the inn for drugs. The deprogrammer shows Joy a pic of Mitch, and then he draws horns on it.
Just horns on it. He's like, oh, okay. here's your leader. Who's your leader now? And then he puts a.
He's like, no, that's not my leader.
No, it's not my leader.
That's all I got. So anything else you got?
What about Lisa?
Lisa Barron.
Oh my god, I totally forgot.
Lisa
I'm so
Barron.
sorry.
Yeah, Lisa and Barron. Yeah.
Did we talk about her and the Baron and I missed it?
Yeah.
Oh, we did it.
You missed the whole thing. So yeah, Baron gets to Lisa and Neil, holds a gun on them. They know too much, so he's got to kill them, even though he got the money for them. You know, this is why you're not supposed to give money to kidnappers.
Nope.
Anybody out there, don't do it. Mike and Brad arrive to save the day. Do-do-do-do. Baron gets shot trying to save Lisa. He's a good daddy. Sometimes, maybe.
Sometimes, maybe. I don't know.
When he's not doing illegal horse things. And I guess
Or
he thinks
cheating
he
on
might...
his, or cheating on his wife.
I like that lady he was cheating with too, but she's
yes,
gone.
I liked her too. She's gone though.
Yeah, she was a character. So I guess he thinks he might die, and he admits like what he did. He's like, "Yeah, I did the horse thing, whatever. Yeah, it's illegal. I'm sorry, whatever. But I didn't kill Charlie. I never killed anyone." I'm like, all right, so it's a villain with standards. All right, I like it. Connie and Brad bang. I didn't even know they were still together. Every time they don't show them much. But he feels bad about Baron because now that we find out Baron's going to prison, probably for what he. Lisa is at Baron's bedside. They talk about stuff. They kind of fight. They kind of work out their problems a little bit. And he says that the family business is going under. So whatever. I don't know if Lisa's gonna. I don't know if this is how she's gonna leave and like maybe take care of the family business. I don't know. It sounds like a good way to leave if she does leave now. Baron and Lisa continue to fight it out. He says they're going to be financially ruined. Josh is confused by the deprogrammer dude waiting around in the hall all day, so he questions Larry, but Larry kind of simmers him down a little bit. Lisa talks about her family business going under to him, I think. Then I didn't even think, because I forgot that Josh was interested in Lisa.
Yeah.
But since Mike saved them, now this sets up a good triangle, so it would be a shame if they're written off, because it would be fun to watch this. Because they kind of clear the air. She's like, "You saved my dad and me," and he kind of asks her on a date, and I'm like, "All right." So that would have been fun to watch it. Josh, Lisa, Mike triangle. So hopefully, maybe we'll get a little bit of it before she leaves.
I like where it's going with Tina, and I think that now that she knows about Cord being Clint's son, I think that's definitely going to up the ante a little bit and make things a lot more interesting.
Mitch Lawrence makes me nervous. He made me nervous when he was on in 2003, and I didn't know his past at the time besides of what they talked about. But I remember being afraid for everyone when I was watching. I was always like, I need Mitch to die or something, because like he's just such a evil person.
Yeah.
So I'm worried about everybody. And I probably will worry about them until he dies or gets shot and gets put in a coma, whatever happens. So, Angel thoughts?
How did he ultimately die at the end of the show? I know we're probably not going to get to that point, but I forgot. I know he dies.
I don't remember.
I know he dies at the end. I know it involves a church, and I forgot how he dies. So might have been a chandelier that fell on him.
Really?
Oh, that's fun. I don't remember that, but
or
yeah,
maybe that was Ford. Maybe that was Ford. Maybe it fell on Ford.
Was this?
I remember a chandelier.
Do you know what year he passed?
This was the end of the series. So this would have been 2011, 2012.
Oh, he was on that long? I didn't know
he was on that long. Yeah, he was on and off from 2003 to the end.
Yeah, he was on.
I thought he was gone before that. Maybe. Okay.
He was
on and off.
He was on for like a year or two, and then he left for a good amount of time, and then he came back toward the end, I believe.
I knew he came back, but I just didn't remember.
And
like
Allison stayed on most of the time.
Allison was consistently on, yeah.
So he left. He was last aired on April 6, 2010.
Okay, so he died a year before the show went off the air then.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about a year, yeah.
But I swear Allison was on and off like a lot more.
No, she was on at the very end because she was the one that was narrating the final episode.
Yeah.
He's actually alive and he comes back in 2012 towards the end.
Oh, so he did come back.
So,
Yeah.
so
He came back January 3rd, 2012.
So there was the villain. There was that
Yeah.
villain thing where the prison break.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
I don't remember that. I was watching, so it's weird.
It was
I know
good.
Ford.
Mhm.
I know it involved Ford because, of course, it involved Jessica. Because I think she was with Ford at the time.
Natalie shot him.
Natalie shot him. There we go. There
Yeah.
we go. And so the chandelier might have been Ford. Might have fell on Ford.
Yes, it did. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remembered the brothers being involved in that too. John Wesley Shipp's sons.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ford Finn and the other one that dated Star. Can't remember his name.
There was Ford. What was his name? James.
Yes.
Ford, something Ford, and Ford.
Mm-hmm.
and Ford tough.
Yeah. So I like where it's going. I mean, it was definitely way more entertaining than the last batch, I feel like, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like things are moving now too. So that's good. All right. If you don't have anything else, I will finish. Wrap this up. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to our subscribers. Until next time, we'll bring you some more One Life to Live, 1986. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.